Good morning, good morning. This is Mose. I'm going to say something that is profound, and a lot of you men don't understand where you're depriving from when it comes to racism. Now, it's interesting that we're having challenges with our own communities in regards to our black men, which are our leaders, which are our providers and our protectors. However, due to the things that are going on in the world, it's causing a lack of in our communities. And the black man feels that his protection, his leadership is needed in everybody else's community except his own. Now, I'm going to say something that's real, that's deep, and you wouldn't even thought about it. The reason you don't think about it is because it's the main reason why we're separated. The reason why we're separated at this time, guys, is due to Jesus Christ. The God y'all call y'all Savior. The God y'all say that is the protector. He's your provider. He's the one that's going to come back for you. And he was created by Satan himself. The whole objective for the black community was to divide us so that we'll fight amongst each other and we never accomplish anything. And that agenda has been played out and been successful at this point. And what I want to say to you guys is that, and you might not pay attention to this, the reason why black men don't like black women is because it's not necessarily the color, it's your savior. Your savior don't look like you. And you never looked into it to ask yourself, what is it that I don't like about the black woman? It's not that you don't like the black woman. It's what you see. It's what you've been programmed to see. You don't see nothing that looks like you. Everything that looks like you is deprived, or it's negative, or it's depleted. However, that's not the case. We're the most richest being on this earth. However, you have been taught that your skin should be hated. So when you look at yourself, you're looking at that other black woman as a negative entity. That's not fair to her. And what you guys don't understand is that it's not the black woman that you have a problem with. It's actually yourselves. You have to go to counseling and learn to unbrainwash yourself, because you are brainwashed. And it's sad to say that you guys don't believe that, but I know for sure that you're brainwashed, because you keep asking the black woman the same question. Why you think black men don't want you? It's not that you don't want me or any other black woman that's out here. It's that you don't know thyself. You don't know who you are. You don't know the power that you obtain. So you rather give your power to other communities, which don't even see any power within you. You are a dead light, as I would like to say. You have no brightness in their area. They know that. Why did I use Jesus Christ? Because religion is what separates us from each other. The Jesus that you have seen, or the God they have created before you, has never looked like you. He was white. So even when a black woman sees an imitation of Jesus Christ, the first thing she says is Jesus Christ. You'll get it later. But what you black men don't understand is, when you look at the white woman, you're looking at her as your savior, because she looks like the Jesus that they have portrayed in your face for over eons, decades, centuries. We don't want to talk about that. The reason we don't want to talk about that because we're afraid if we talk about truth, that we'll get healed. Racism has nothing really to do with us, guys. We're dealing with self-hate. But the reason I use the word racism, if you guys don't know, the word racism derived from the word race, which means that you're running. Who created this word and made it something that's negative? Jesus Christ. See, nobody don't want to put Jesus Christ on the stand. You keep putting yourself on the stand and negatively making yourself look bad. It's sad to say, but Jesus Christ is the reason why our homes are destroyed. Jesus Christ is the reason why the black man doesn't love the black woman. Jesus Christ is actually the problem. He's never been the solution. Jesus Christ is the reason that our black men are being led 6 feet deep. by the demonic entities of the police, or should I say Masons, because y'all don't know your history. History is history is doing nothing but repeating itself. And it's sad to say that you guys are afraid to face the fact that we're dealing with the challenges of our own thyself. Caucasians were created out of thyself. They are a negative being of who you are. They don't want to tell you that. That's why everything they say is the opposite of what you say, because they are opposite of who you are. You can do your research on this, guys. Don't be afraid to do your research on who thyself is. Everything that you wanted in life, you created in the opposite of you. Instead of loving yourself, you created hate. Instead of building yourself, you turned yourself down. That's the only way that this creation was able to overconquer you, or should I say conquer you in general. And a lot of times people don't like to talk about racism. They don't like to talk about black and white. But it's not black and white that's the problem. It's your Jesus Christ. It's your pastors. It's your seminary schools. It's your mothers. It's your deacons. It's your sisters. It's your missionaries. Those are the ones that created this atmosphere that we live in. Your Jesus Christ is the reason why you're in the situation that you're in, because you're looking for him to save you. So every time that you see a Caucasian person, it reminds you of Jesus Christ. A lot of you guys might be mad at me for what I'm saying, but it's real talk, it's true. But we don't want to have that conversation because we're afraid that we have to face the truth.